All right, everybody, I want to give you a short progress here. We got this one framed up and fenced in, the first one. I'm working on the second one. I just want to show you. We dug the post holes where we wanted to start, and then we attached the fence, made sure it was level. And at the end of the pallet, I didn't even really measure except for to put the pallet in place. Then I dig another post hole, and I secure that pallet in place. I put a cap on the end here, like this here. I put a 2x4 on the end there and secure it to the pallet, so I've got something to attach to the post. Now, once we do that, we got that done. We put in the the stepway, and that just provides us a base generic 3-foot gap for the door. And then we put the other posts and set this pallet in place. And then we turn around and we set that pallet in place, but we didn't dig that post yet over there. We dig the post, we set these two pallets together here at the corner so that they come together at the corner, somewhat like that. And then we dig our post hole here when we know we have the right distance from the back fence. So then we dig the post hole in the back, we set them together, set the pallet in place, and voila, we level it up and we're good. Now there's still some gap at the bottom we're going to have to backfill because there's a slight grade here. But that's not a problem because I've got all these pallet pieces of wood I don't want to even take apart. I just use them. They're just sacrifice. So I'll dig that out to where that fits just barely under that fence, and then I'll bury it back in. That gives us a barrier. And here's the other section here. So this here is coming together pretty well. We're going to have a couple dog kennels. That's awful close to the tree, but I think I'm going to be able to get a post hole in there, and I don't think it's going to interfere with the post. So we'll see if it's going to interfere with the pallet, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. If not, we'll just backfill and grade move the ground so that it does fit down there. And then of course we're going to be building over here the third area onto this. So it's pretty simple. Once you have one area, then it's just the two walls here to close in the next area. Then build the door and yada yada yada. But that's how we're doing it, and I'll give you an update here in just a little bit. Yeah, also another thing to take note of. You'll see the drop in this fence rail versus that fence rail. As we go downhill, I kind of stage them down so that they're, like that. But everything is level and plumb. So, and before I secure it all up and finish up the securing, it'll all be leveled and plumbed again. And there's the puppers. There's Charlie and Precious. Come here, big girl. Come here, pretty girl, Precious. Precious, come here, baby. Come here. That's a good girl. That's my good girl. Yes. Such a pretty girl. Such a pretty girl, Precious. She's my Precious. Yes, you are. Oh, she loves the kisses. Yeah, there's a good girl. And there's Charlie. Charlie's such a good boy. He likes kisses too. Alrighty. Alright, you two. Alright, you troublemakers. Alright, but that's where we're at. I got this piece up today and working on that next piece. Randy's over there painting. And we'll be showing you progress as we get it done. As we get her done, get her done. Alright, talk to you in a bit.